What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southwell and I'm here for my WWE Raw review for December the 21st, 2015. This is the Slammy edition of Monday Night Raw. So we're going to do this a little bit differently than what we usually do. We'll talk about the segments and the matches first, and then we'll talk about all the awards later on. So yeah, we'll get straight into like the actual shit that happened on Raw. So Stephanie McMahon came out at the opening bit of Raw, and she welcomes everyone to the show and talks about how Roman Reigns attacked her family last week. Reigns came out and said that he's in a good mood and he's celebrating the Slammies and feels like a setup, like the League of Nations is going to attack him at any minute, and that he's trying to make him sweat like a daddy did last week. That was like, don't go back to that, Roman. Like, it was a little bit of a cringeworthy promo, but he ends up and Stephanie, man, she just goes off, man. She just screams at him, get out, like the whole time, just like an absolute lunatic. And then Roman Reigns then decides to go, yeah, alright, turns it back to her, and then just walks out and doesn't even look at her, and she's like, get back in this ring now! Like, she turns into this evil witch all of a sudden. And then he's like, you know what? The Usos are going to take on the New Day in a 3-on-2 handicap match, and your buddy Dean Ambrose will face Sheamus in a steel cage match. And Roman's like, I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. So, yeah, so we got Bray Wyatt gets a jobber entrance, which is pretty much nothing, and he has a match against Kane for some reason, but the Wyatts beat him up in like 30 seconds after the match started, and winner by DQ is Kane. And then Tommy Dreamer and the Dudley Boys came out to even the odds, 8-man tag. It was decent at best, and the Wyatt family wins. So yeah, it was good to see them have a win. So we get to a pre-recorded Christmas segment with Mick Foley dressed as Santa Claus. Noel and is it Dewey? I think it might be his name. They're there as well, and they do like a little cheesy Christmas promo, so yeah. We have Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. So during one of the award ceremonies, Kevin Owens said if there was a category for Has-Been of the Year, you would win Ziggler. Ziggler got pissed off, and that's how we got this match. So yeah, decent enough match. Nothing super amazing happened, but Kevin Owens got the win with the pop-up powerbomb, and yeah, it was alright. So, we get Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio. I know you're excited for that. Del Rio wins, cool, let's move on. Let's see, we've got the Usos and New Day handicap match. New Day are in the ring, they're not happy because they didn't win Tag Team of the Year, which I'll get to later on, which they should have won, that was bullshit. And Sting won an award, doesn't even care enough to show up. Like, no one was there to accept their awards. Like, what the fuck? And so Xavier says they're still the tag champs, and they do that until the Usos music hits, and that's when the match starts. And yeah, okay kind of match, but the Usos won by a roll-up. So yeah, we get Rusev versus Neville. Lana's at ringside as the match starts. Miz is at commentary and pretty much talks a bunch of shit. Because they've got this thing with Neville and The Miz, like, The Miz wants to learn, I believe, like, a British accent from Neville, because, you know, he's British, and all that, he wants to be the next James Bond, like, because he's an idiot. Rusev won, even though Neville won an award, I'll get that later on. He holds Neville, and he hits the bro kick on him by Sheamus. I thought Miz would come in and help him out and turn face, but I don't think so. So we get Brie Bella versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch wins. That's cool. After that we get to the main event, which is a steel cage match between Sheamus and Dean Ambrose. They have a pretty good cage match. The fans pretty much stand the whole night. Sheamus is boring. But Ambrose made a comeback, and the League of Nations came out around the ring to kind of stop Dean Ambrose from getting out, but Roman Reigns came in to even the odds and speared him and beat the shit out of everyone because the Usos got attacked before the match, so there was no way they were getting in. But eventually, Sheamus and Dean Ambrose, they fight on top of the cage, and Ambrose manages to escape. I believe Tom Phillips asks in the backstage area, it's like, oh, Stephanie McMahon, what do you think of Roman and Dean women? I'm winning. And she just slaps the piss out of him. Just like crazy. I mean, Stephanie must have been on her period or something, because she was fucking nuts tonight. But Roman and Dean end off the show with them looking victorious. Now we're going to get to the actual awards. So we've got Tag Team of the Year won by the Usos. I disagree with this altogether. It should have went to the New Day. Other participants were Primetime Players, Tyson Kidd, Cesaro, and the Lucha Dragons. Best John Cena's US Open Challenge was won by his match with Cesaro on the July 6th episode of Raw. Definitely agree with that. That match was absolutely fantastic. Hashtag of the Year was Suplex City, understandably so. I mean, that was Brock Lesnar's big saying throughout this whole year, so it's alright. Celebrity Moment of the Year, Stephen Amell dives onto Stardust and King Barrett at SummerSlam. Yeah, I guess that was the most monumental, other than the Jon Stewart stuff. But, yeah, I'm fine with that. It's a nothing award anyway. I did enjoy Machine Gun Kelly getting powerbombed off the stage by Kevin Owens on June 15th episode of Raw. The Tell Me You Did Not Just Say That moment of the year, which is, you know, the best diss or whatever of the year. Brock Lesnar coins his Suplex City bitch at WrestleMania 31. Yeah, fair enough. That was all on WWE.com, revealed before. Then there was some stuff on the pre-show, which was Rivalry of the Year, which was won by Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that's fine with me. The other participants were Reigns and Wyatt, Cena and Rusev, Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Team PCB, and Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. Fine with me. It's probably the best out of those bunch. Best Original Network Show was won by the Stone Cold Podcast. That's a good choice. I do like that show. Pretty much all the shows on there I do quite enjoy, which is Breaking Ground, Table for Three, WWE 24, and Swerved. Double Cross of the Year, which was won by Damien Mizdow eliminating The Miz at WrestleMania 31, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the pre-show, which was won by Big Show. Boo. Extreme Moment of the Year was when Roman Reigns beat the shit out of everyone at TLC. I don't know. I don't see how that is more extreme than Seth Rollins breaking Cena's nose or the big brawl between Lesnar and Taker, but whatever. Roman needs an award, apparently. So we get to our breakout star of the year, and this is when Ziggler presents nominees Neville, Kevin Owens, Charlotte, Tyler Breeze, and Braun Strowman. Neville gets a win, which kind of shocked me. Not that I had that much of a problem, but I thought Kevin Owens definitely deserved it, because Neville did a speech and all that. Kevin Owens came out, and that's when the whole Has Been award came from. That's the brawl. So LOL Moment of the Year, Santino comes out, yay. And we have the Edge and Christian bring back the Kazoo on Raw against the New Day. Bushwhackers Hall of Fame induction speech. The Miz and Damien Mizdow's Viagra ad. New Day getting jiggy with Stephanie and Triple H. And R-Truth saying he's going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match when he's not. So, yeah, R-Truth won, which is okay. R-Truth is a funny dude, but I think New Day should have won. OMG Shocking Moment of the Year, Kalisto hitting his Salida Del Sol at the top of the ladder by Paul Heyman. Yeah, that was a fair enough choice, but I thought Seth Rollins cashing in was a much more shocking thing to me. Superstar of the Year, everyone was nominated. Stephanie McMahon came out, and then the winner was Seth Rollins. Yes, thank you, WWE. Seth Rollins came out. He was limping on like crutches and all that, and he got a pretty good response from the crowd. And he says that next year he's going to be even better. He's going to rebuild and reclaim and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited for Seth Rollins to return. The Hero and All of Us presented by Coca-Cola. Yeah, it was the sponsor, and of course, Coca-Cola is going to be placed with the one that gives them the best OP, because they're a corporate fucking thing. The winner was John Cena, whoop-de-fucking-do. Of course he would win an award like that. Santa Claus introduced Surprise Return of the Year, and by Santa Claus I mean Bo Dallas. The winner was Sting underneath Seth Rollins' statue. That was really cool, but I thought the Dudley Boys would have won because they actually did return to WWE, but whatever. Diva of the Year, R-Truth presented, and at first we thought it was Paige, but he pulled a Steve Harvey and said it's actually Nikki Bella. By the way, I know everyone loves the Bella twins, I don't know why, but to me, Nikki Bella was not the superstar of the year. Well, if you're judging by the main roster, which I'm guessing they are, she kind of was, like, to some degree. I mean, if you look at what Sasha Banks did on the main roster, she just got paired up with Team Bad, and that's it. Like, as for Charlotte, she's done a lot more than Sasha has on the main roster. But I think we want to see Sasha get out of that Team Bad team, go for a singles run, and become Divas Champion, because she will be in the future. But if you're talking about, like, main roster, I guess Nikki Bella is your only real choice. I mean, but if you're talking about, like, WWE and NXT, Sasha Banks, hands fucking down. She has been the best women's wrestler. Like, the matches she's put on with Bayley has been insane. So yeah, Nikki Bella is practically your only choice. I mean, yeah, Paige did some alright stuff, but whatever. To be honest, I would have liked it more if Paige actually did win. But, you know, you can't always get what you want. It's the Slammy Awards. It's stupid. It's rigged. Who gives a shit? We get the This Is Awesome moment by The Miz. And he was pretty much there promoting his shitty Santa's Little Helper movie, which I might or might not review, but the thing that won was Rock and Ronda Rousey coming to WrestleMania 31 attacking Trips and Steph. Rock wasn't there to accept, like, no one was there to accept their awards because everyone was either injured or off doing some other shit. So, actually, Nikki Bella did accept her award and she looked stunning. Then we get to our final award, the Match of the Year with Ric Flair. And the winner was Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker at Hell in a Cell. Very deserving. That match was fucking awesome. Other contenders was Lesnar, Cena, and Rollins at Royal Rumble. I thought that should have won because I was, like, marking out big time during that match. But Lesnar and Taker, that was still an awesome match. That's all good with me. Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania 31. That was a really good match as well, even though Sting should have won. Cena and Owens at Elimination Chamber, yep, that was an awesome match. Roman, Ziggler, Del Rio, and Kevin Owens on the October 26th episode of Raw. Don't remember that one. I might have to look back and see if that's any good. But, yeah, there was some bullshit winners, but overall, it's nothing to get angry, like, it's just the Slammies. Who gives a shit? If you want a proper award show, then I have mine coming up on December the 31st, the 2015 Jack Southall WWE Awards. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, and anyway, as an award winner myself, I should know, yeah, I won Best Script for How to Be an Aussie. Right there, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. The video coming really soon. And, yeah, what I think of this Raw, the Slammy Awards, I always get entertained for it, so I'm just giving it sideways thumbs. Not the most boring show, but the like, awards were interesting enough for me. So, yeah, this is what I thought of Raw. What did you guys think about the Slammy Award episode of Raw? Hope you have enjoyed. Sorry. Make sure to give a like if you did. Comment down below what you thought of this episode. If you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button down there. I finally found where it is. My Twitter and Instagram is at JackandManLol31 if you want to follow me on those social media sites. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.